Alright guys, welcome back to the channel. My name is Max. I am the fast talking flipper. That's Angie. She's over there completely frustrated because she's working on video games and nothing ever goes as you want it. She's trying to test out controllers to make sure that they work. We do test our video games. Well, not we. I don't do that. She does it. And she tests out all the video games, but that means she gets to play video games all day long. It's fun for her. And we test them out, make sure that they work. We throw the games in, make sure that they work, as long as we have a console. So we have a pretty good collection of consoles, you can imagine. We've got everything from Wii U to Switch to Xbox to PlayStation and so on. We've got everything floating around. Most of it's inside that's hooked up, but we do have a bunch of stuff that we can hook up outside here. And we try to test it and make sure that it works. And, you know, that way we could sell it as known good instead of something showing up and they say, oh, it didn't work. Nope, we tried it. We tested it. You know, that's... Yeah, we've had people try that, but when we tell them, hey, you know, no, it worked, and then they try to, you know, get money off or something along those lines. So we kind of undercut that by being able to test everything. It is a labor of love because it does take a long time, but you know, that's half of the fun, is you get to play with video games. What more exciting way can you think of to spend your day? But today's Tuesday, so we have a pool video. 6 items plus 1 car part. I did sell a car part, technically 2, but it was a miscommunication. He thought I was saying a price for both parts combined, but I was actually saying a price for 1 part, and I was just busy and I didn't understand what his question was, and that was on me. But once he sent the money, we got it sorted out, and I'm going to take care of him on it. It's coming out of that red car out there. I don't know if you can see it, but it's coming out of that red car there. It's for a fuse box and an ABS control module. Sold them for $160 shipped. I sold the ABS control module for $60 and the fuse box for $100. I thought he was asking how much for the fuse box, and I told him $100. So he sent me $100. But I'm just going to go ahead and send him both of them. I trust the guy. I met him at our Tail of the Dragon event just recently. Super cool dude. He was fun to hang out with and stuff. So I'm just going to go ahead and send him both items today, even though he hasn't fully paid for them, which is kind of out of the Joe. His wife, his 09 SS, her 08 SS or whatever. Yeah, the 2 red ones. He had a Cobalt SS. His wife had a Cobalt SS, or she had the HHR. One of them had an HHR. One of them had a Cobalt. It was really cute. They were both red, and their license plates were matching. One said his SS, and the other one said her SS, and they had their year on it and stuff. And they were super... Angie said... I tried to get matching t-shirts for us, but she doesn't like the idea. But super cool people. They were fun to hang out with, and you know, good to get to meet them. And they're from Georgia, and they were down there for the event. So it was a fun time. But I have those 2 items going out. I'm going to ship those out to them and get them off so that they can get their car put back to order and get it running. He's got other cars outside of those 2, so he has those that he's trying to get ready. And I have 6 items going out on eBay, and they're going out for $356.40. So that was a pretty good day because we filmed early on in the day yesterday, or middle of the day yesterday. So about 24 hours, maybe a little bit less than 24 hours. But, you know, for 6 items, that's kind of where we want to be. We want to stay about $60 an item. I hope that we can continue to keep that up, average sales price. My area is a mess. I'm trying to list. I'm trying to do a million things at once, but we'll work around it because I don't have a lot of big stuff going out today. I've got a 5 Nights at Freddy. Just picked this up over the weekend. That is Chica. 5 Nights at Freddy Chica. This one's not in great shape. The bib is rubbed off, and it looks like kids have had it. It would be worth more if it was in better shape, but it sold fairly quick. It sold for $24.99 plus shipping. If it was in better shape, it was probably worth about $40-50, but I had to sell it based on the shape that it's in. I've got a DVD. Fantastic Four animated series 1, I think is what it said. We'll find out in just a second. Here it is. Fantastic. It's 2 DVDs. Complete first season, and I think that's second season. Maybe. I don't know. Got these in another reseller lot that we got and listed them. Angie got them up there, and they listed pretty quick and sold fairly quick as well. They've only been listed for a couple weeks. Uh-oh, was that an offer coming in? $19.99 plus shipping. And that's going out of here. Got some Legos. Picked these up just recently. What?
They want to cancel the Hello Kitty refrigerator.
Oh, boy. Tell them too late. It's already shipping.
I didn't see it. Its parts are not working. Can this be canceled?
Of course they didn't see it. I'll get to that. It says in there for parts not working.
It says read in capital letters.
It says read in capital letters. It does. Legos. Big Bang Theory Lego set. We just picked this up a couple weeks ago. It hasn't been long. We haven't listed it for very long. It's only been listed for a couple weeks. We might have picked it up a month ago. We got it at our local, there's a retirement community right down at the bottom of the hill from where we live, and they have 2 yard sales a year. We found it there for $5. It's missing a few pieces. Angie kind of scrutinized it. We considered it about 98% complete, but it was a good pickup. $5 into $100. We also picked up a yellow submarine, a Beatles yellow submarine set that for $5, and we'll sell it. It's listed for $140. So that was pretty good pickups on those 2 Lego sets. And we picked up like a Hot Wheels dealio that we have listed for $100. So that was also a good pickup. Some Snap-on eye protection right here. Snap-on Eye Pro. $18.39. Easy shipper too. Going out of there plus shipping. $18.39. This one we're gonna have to cancel it. It is. I'm not gonna go pull it out because we have to cancel it. It's stupid. It is a Hello Kitty refrigerator. Angie will throw that up on the screen. It is a Hello Kitty mini fridge, and we didn't have the cords to test this, so we put it up as untested, and that's the way it reads. It says right in there, untested for parts or repair. We're sending it to you as if it's broken. It may work, it may not. That's the risk you take. If you like to gamble, here's your Hello Kitty mini fridge. Well, they just sent us a message and said they'd like to cancel it. So that's a $39.99 sale that's going down the drain because they didn't read. That was nice of them. I don't know. It's just one of those things. You know how it is on eBay. Sometimes you win, sometimes you lose. Today we lost on that one. Smalls S9 is where we're going for the next one. Pokemon. We didn't just get this, did we? Pokemon game?
Yes.
Did we?
Game one.
Oh, okay. Well, this is a recent Pokemon pickup. Pokemon Silver from our $150 game lot. The ones you're testing on there?
Yeah.
Cool. All right. Fantastic. That's helping us pay for that lot. Pokemon Silver, $55 plus shipping. Took an offer on it. Had it listed for $59.99 plus shipping, but it's going out of here for $55 plus shipping. So, you know, not bad. Not bad. All in all, with the $40 loss, that probably brings us down to $300 for 5 items. Still a decent, you know, amount of sales in a 24-hour period. But we will see you on Wednesday. All right, it's Wednesday, and it's our pool video for today. And I tell you, if I could beat eBay with a stick, I probably would. Slow day yesterday, and I don't understand it. It's Q4. We've got good stuff listed. We're listing video games. We're going through and listing Pokemon video games and stuff like that. It's stuff that should at least be getting views and getting sales. I would think that our store is filled with pop culture type stuff. We should be seeing some traction. Last year around this time, we were killing it. We were absolutely killing it. This year, not so much. It's strange. It's very strange. I don't want to say that the economy is in a downturn, but you know, you got to kind of look at it for what it is. We've only got 3 sales going out of here for $66.76. That's very unusual for us. I would definitely like to see much, much more going out, but, you know, I won't complain just yet. We're not shutting down the store. I've got Cookin' Mama going out of here. It's a DS game. Not much. $7 plus shipping. Not much at all. My next one is, this is weird. This just sold a few minutes ago. People just paid for stuff a few minutes ago, I should say. Yesterday was Halloween. Weird, in that today they're buying Halloween buckets. I've got 3 McDonald's Halloween buckets going out. These are an easy pickup. You know, they're kind of a no-brainer if you can. No. And they're durable too. So there's that. These are vintage, older. I don't know if they're necessarily vintage, but they're older Halloween buckets. Got 3 of them, 2 with handles, 1 without, all 3 with lids for $25 plus shipping. Easy to ship too. I'm going to throw those right in 12 12 12 or 12 12 6 if they'll fit that way. I think it's going to end up being a 12 12 12, but they're going to, go right in there with some paper. I'll use my paper roller and they'll go right in just like that. E2, this should be fun to find. It's a Sega Game Gear instruction lot. I've had it for a long time. I did sell it with shipping included, but it's like I've had it for so long. It's time for it to get out of here. See, already had it packaged and everything. Got room in that bin now. I need to remember that. It's one of those things like you're listing stuff. You're like, what bin am I going to put it in? And you got to go look for a bin and then come back down and sit back down and put your SKU in. Sold this for $12 shipped. So not going to make a ton of money on it, but I don't have anything into it. It came in a reseller lot, I believe. Or it came with games. I don't remember, but it was something that I was like, oh, it'll never sell. And it did. It took it a year. It took it a solid year for it to sell. So definitely not something that I would normally recommend grabbing. If you can get a lot of them, yeah. Usually it seems like if you have 50 or 60 of them, you throw them up for $30. That'll sell pretty easy, but this is only like 4 or 5 and it sold for $12 shipped. So took those orders and got them shipped out of here. I've been doing my normal stuff, going through and aggressively sending offers and going through and doing my sell similar, end item and sell similar every day. So we're going to continue to do that. Hopefully it picks up. It's now, November 1st. So hopefully it picks up a little bit more and it continues to pick up throughout the year. We're still short of where we want to be to hit our 6 figures, which is unfortunate. At least 6 figures on eBay. We're already over 6 figures for the year on sales because we do the, other stuff outside of here. So that we're definitely over that, but it's just, we want to see that nice 1 figure of 6 figures. That's kind of redundant. 6 figures on eBay. So that's kind of where we want to be. But I will see you tomorrow. Okay, guys, it's Wednesday and we're back at it. Excuse me, it's not Wednesday. I'm a damn liar. It's Thursday and we're back at it. So, I have a busy day today. I have to go get a trailer and meet a guy to do a clean out because I got a phone call about a gentleman needing to sell some stuff at an estate, and I went to go look at it and it just wasn't good enough to sell. That's been a lot of what my business with the auction company has been in the last year. It's just kind of COVID really changed things for my business, and this is what I've been doing. So today I'm going to go pick up a garage full of stuff. It's mediocre stuff at best, I won't lie. Maybe I'll film some of it or run a camera through it, but I do have 8 orders for $473 going out. So we had a pretty good day on eBay, and it was fueled by probably one bigger item. Media 4, we're going to go get Tekken 6 for PS3. Tekken 6 for PS3, I don't have any idea where we got this. But video game deals do still exist. PS3 on Media 4. It's got to be that one there because that's the only PS3 game on Media 4. Let's make sure the rest of the stuff doesn't fall out. Tekken 6. What was I saying? Video game deals. This thing's going, you see, fun. I don't like it. $9.98 for that guy plus shipping. Video game deals do still exist because we picked one up not yesterday but the day before for $100. And it was for an Atari 7800. I didn't know anything about Ataris. I always assumed they weren't valuable at all, but I was incorrect. I have a watch selling, and I have to figure out which one it is. I believe it's this guy. I believe it's this guy. Yep. Yep, that's it. That watch right there, I picked up this whole group of watches here. We did have to get some tools and batteries, so we spent probably $50 on getting tools and batteries for all these guys to get them all working, but I picked up all those watches for $30, and that particular watch sold for $149.99 plus shipping, so that's a pretty good one. But the video game deal, I'm going to have Angie pop up some of the, we've listed all of it because she was in the cleaning and listing mode yesterday, so she's listed all of it. There were, I don't know, 40, 45 games and an Atari 7800 system so we could test them all. And we listed $500 worth of stuff. So what a great deal, because we only paid $100 for it. So definitely a good one. Media 5 is where I'm going. Lego Indiana Jones. Little DS game. Little DS action. Media 5 down here. Lego Indiana Jones. Where you at? Where you at? See, I got Pokemon there and Indiana Jones cells. It's so weird to me that, you know, the freaking in demand games are not moving on eBay, but the stuff like this Indiana Jones is selling for $5.99 plus shipping. Not going to complain about it because it's a, you know, it's a sale. It keeps us relevant. Oh, I forgot about this guy. This came from our video game pickup last week. We gave $150 for over 100 games plus a couple systems and handhelds. This is Pokemon Crystal Edition Pokemon. We did have to take it apart and replace the battery in it. If you look real close right there where my thumb is, you will see a battery in there. And if you don't replace that, you can't save. We had to replace the battery. It does take some soldering. It's not an easy task. Angie has learned how to do that, so we're able to do it ourselves. But that game alone, we had it listed for $174.99. Took an offer of $155 plus shipping. Paid for our whole lot, and we've already sold stuff out of that lot of games anyway, so we're already well into the profit. Going to I4 for a deep sea fishing handheld. This is a pretty cool one, if I remember what it is. I'm pretty sure it's pretty cool. It is, you know, little fisherman handheld, you know, in the shape of a fishing reel there. So that's a fun one. $9.99 plus shipping, so not huge money, but you know, it's fun. It makes things fun. Definitely makes things fun. Took an offer on this next one. GELED. Golly. Reading is hard. It's also in the same bin that was in. I should have seen it. Just a little guy. I think we got these for $1, but I can't remember where. I think we got them at our honey hole. Maybe $1 at our honey hole. They're LED bright sticks. 3-pack for $12 plus shipping. Took an offer, had them at $14.99. The lady kept trying to get me to get her to $10, and I just would not do it. Said, no, absolutely not. Got a kitty surprise. Kitty surprise. Yeah. That guy. Right there. Kitty surprise. I have no idea where that came from. It's creepy as hell. Holy crap, that's a creepy freaking plush. Meow. Creepy plush. Sold for $11.99 plus shipping. $11.99 plus shipping on that guy there. And hey, look at that. One of the 7800 games already sold. Just listed them yesterday and they're already selling. We did list one for $100, which is crazy. And it just so happened that when I was, you know, breezing through the lot of games that he had, see what you have to deal with here. When I was breezing through the lot of 7800 games that he had, or games period, because a lot of them were 2600 games that will work with the 7800. I just happened to breeze across that one. Like you know, you randomly look at stuff and you're like, hey, I'll look that up, and I happened to hit the one, look up the one that was worth $100 out of 40 something. So I got lucky, and I was like, oh, he's asking 100, and that's one's worth 100. Let's go ahead and jump on it. That 17800 game for $29.99 plus shipping. I will tell you, in my research, I am going to look for 7800 games from now on. There are a ton of 7800 games that are worth a good chunk of change. And when I say a good chunk of change, I mean $30, $50, $100 or more, well above $100. And if you can find them complete in the box, holy cow, they get really expensive. I think it's because the 7800 was a later release of the Atari, and some of these came out in like 1989, 1990, which for Atari is really late. And usually what you see with video games is that late run stuff usually gets worth a lot more, because like the Nintendo stuff, when the NES was going out of style and the SNES was coming back in, or was coming in, then the later NES stuff just, you know, it skyrockets in value. So that's what I'm kind of guessing with the 7800. It was a late release, so it's hard to get those games, and now they're highly valuable. So look out for those. But Thursday, so I will not film tomorrow. I'm gonna go do things. I don't know what I'm gonna do, but I'm gonna do things. I promise you, I'll do things. So I appreciate you tuning in. Like, subscribe, share. If you know who is on my shirt, comment it down below, because not many people know. I found that out. Not many people know who this fella is. So comment down below, like, subscribe, share, do all that crazy stuff, and we will see you on the next one. Okay guys, so here it is. I told you I'd get some film of the stuff that I was picking up today, and there's a lot more than I really thought it was. I thought I would barely fill up a 6x12 trailer, but I filled up my entire truck plus the trailer to the brim. They had more there than what they originally thought. This is all costume jewelry, some baskets and some trinkets, some doodads, just some random household stuff. I still have to tie this down. This isn't gonna go like this. I gotta do some tie downs on it. I got some glassware and trinkets, some doll furniture, old homemade desk system. The homeowners here used to be teachers. Mom and dad were teachers. I got to put that in still. But then I got this entire U-Haul trailer full, and wait till you see this, because it's to the brim, and it wasn't fun to load because there is a lot of crap in there, including there is actually, you can't see it, but underneath there's probably a 200-pound cash register. So it's full of trinkets, doodads, household goods, and whatnots. You see a lot of the doll stuff. That was the last thing to get added to the list of things that we were taking, but just good old antique kind of vintage stuff, random, just household, whatever you can think of. It was a whole garage full, and the agreement was to, you know, grab it all in exchange to clean out their garage for them, rather than call one of those junking companies, the 1-800-GOT-JUNK kind of places. So I hope you like it, but that's what we've got.